Hi. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited for tonight. So this is our bi-weekly Bring the Boom Zoom, and we're kind of kicking off our boot camp with this one. So we're excited for that, and I'm so glad that Tiffany is doing the Zoom tonight because I have a 2-year-old that keeps interrupting me here. So if you hear screaming, sorry, it's part of the. So we have on the line, we have Ambassador Diamond Tiffany Herr, who's just like a legend. I mean, we just absolutely adore you. Every time you're going live or anything, like we quickly share it and we're like, oh my gosh, Tiffany Herr's live, and stuff like that. So we have kind of two different audiences tonight. We've got one group that our like elite team of us that are a part of this presidential promotion, and we are pushing so hard to make this happen by next month. And then we have another group, all of our new distributors, and really showing leader enrollments and just really want. And so I got together and decided that for the next few days left in the 7 days, that we're really going to focus and do as much as we can volume in preparation for next. So thank you so much for speaking to us tonight, and feel free to kick our butt.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for those kind words and for having me on here tonight. I really appreciate it. It's actually 11 o'clock here in Indianapolis, but Joy and I talked, and she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, girl, it's fine. We're all up. Us rap girls, we don't sleep till 2, 3 in the morning, even though actually, I'm going to be honest, I like to go to bed early, but since I've been a rap girl, I had to change that. I'm like at the end of the month, I'm always like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it till 1. I'm like chugging our energy drinks, drinking greens, doing all the things you're not supposed to do so I can stay up till 1 and push it hard. But okay, so Joy, would you want me to start just like out with my story, or?
Yeah, if you could. A lot of
okay. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so I actually got started 3.5 years ago. I got started February 14th or February 12th of 2014. I was working 2 jobs 7 days a week. So I was actually a post closer at a mortgage company Monday through Friday. And we actually drove an hour there and an hour back. So it was super frustrating because there's just so much driving. So you just remember, like, rush hour, had to wake so even earlier. I mean, if it takes an hour, we had to be even earlier than that. And then we had to get up and still get ready. It was just, it was terrible. And then basically what happened is they took away all of our like where we could work a couple more hours, like our bonuses and all these things. And so after that happened, me and my fiance were like, okay, we are broke. Like, we're paying our bills and we're broke. And so we were living paycheck to paycheck. We were struggling to put, we were just struggling. And so we kind of made a decision. One of us had to go back to work. And so I ended up picking up, because I used to serve. So it was like a no brainer. So I picked up serving again at Texas Roadhouse Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I always tell people I was a part-time server, but let's be honest, things would always come up somehow. And somehow I always was picking up throughout the week too. So it was, at one point it was, okay, I'm only going to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and work 40 to 50 hours a week. Wait, okay, we're still broke. So I'm going to pick up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it was like the next thing you know, I'm literally working 2 jobs 7 days a week, like, but more than that. So like basically 2 full-time jobs, because I mean, I would serve till midnight, 1 o'clock. So anyway, long story short, I was missing my son. I was missing my fiance, and I was like, there's got to be more to life. You guys, I didn't go to college. And so it's a decision that I made. I've never been a school person, but I always knew that, like, I could be great, and I always wanted to help people. And I actually remember always saying, like, I wanted to be a nurse because I wanted to help people, but I wasn't good at school. And so I kind of was just like, that's not going to work for me, but I knew I wanted to help people. Like, I thoroughly love seeing people smile. Like, I love making people happy, making them smile, whatever. So, my fiance was like, have you ever thought about doing something from home, like network marketing? And I was like, he's like, I have, buddies from school who do it or whatever. And that I knew. And I was like, and actually I thought to myself, oh my gosh, you guys, like, why would I not try that? I just have never been a skeptical person. So I thought like, it would be so cool to just try something. So he didn't give anything specific. He was like, just find something that, fits you. So I actually found it works on social media, Facebook, surprise, surprise, right guys? So I found the wrap. I fell in love. I was like, who the heck doesn't want to tighten, tone, and firm in 45 minutes? Like I was hyped. I was so excited. I wanted to tell everybody about this wrap. And so that's why I guess it's hard. I don't relate to people who are skeptical just because I'm like, at least try it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But how the hell do you know if it doesn't work? You don't try. So I saw the wrap. I was hyped up about it. I remember thinking, and y'all are going to laugh at this, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to try the wrap. All my friends are going to fall in love and I'm going to become a millionaire. Like I was so hyped. I had it all set in my mind. And guess what, guys? I joined the business, and I'm a very real and I'm a really blunt and honest person. And so I'm just going to tell you, when I did that, I joined and I thought my friends were all going to be on board and they were just going to jump and it was going to be this free for all. My friends wanted nothing to do with what I had my hands on. I was like, well, plan A is out the door. Now we got to go to plan B. That's we got to talk to everybody else besides my friends, right? So I was so set on them purchasing from me. It was so funny. I was just dead set. But look, we're going to get to that. That didn't hold me back. So for anyone that's on here today who has doubters and people, naysayers, whatever, we're going to have a conversation about that because you're not going to let that hold you back, especially you newbies. So long story short, I joined the business. Within my first month of being in the business, I actually went diamond in 30 days. And I got the $10,000 good bonus, which is the get out of debt bonus. Within 60 days of the business, I went double diamond and I got the $15,000 bonus. Within 90 days of being in the business, I went triple diamond and got another $25,000 good bonus. So I ended up getting $50,000 in good bonuses. I was averaging well over $10,000 a month as a triple diamond. And at this point, I'm like, well, whoa, like I just joined for an extra $500, right? Like I was just so excited. I was ignorant on fire. I was pumped for what I had my hands on. And so I ended up quitting my part-time job, which is why I joined you guys. I just wanted $500 and I wanted to quit my part-time job. That's it. I was dead set that I was never quitting my full-time job. And let me tell you guys something. I was only making $14 an hour. $14.50 an hour. So my paychecks every 2 weeks were about $750. $750. I don't even know how I was living off that. Because to shock you even more, our monthly rent at our old house was $1,250. So tell me how we were even paying any of our other bills besides paying to live in a house. No idea how, right? Well, we made it work. So 8 months into the business, my fiance and I looked at each other one night. It was a Sunday night, and he was like, do you want to go to work? I said, nope. I went in the next morning, handed our stuff in. I don't recommend it, but if that's the way you do it, do you. We made the decision to quit our jobs. It was the best decision we've ever made. It's almost been 4 years now with the business, and we've met our absolute best friends. We've earned, my first year in the business. So a couple months after that, I hit presidential and I got the $100,000 double good bonus. And then 2 years into the business, I went ambassador diamond and hit the $150,000. So I've earned every single bonus besides the ruby bonus. I will tell you though, if the ruby bonus would have been out, I would have earned that too, because I was ready to go. I was ready for action. And so it's just been such a huge blessing. I joined this business for selfishly, and what I've really learned is that it's truly made me a better person. Like I said, it's helped me to meet some of the greatest people that I'll call my best friend for life. And we've been able to give back more than ever. And it's just such a blessing. And to be able to teach people to do the same thing that I did it's incredible. It truly gives people hope. And so, yeah, that's my story. And so I love this company. Even 4 years later, I still have the fun that I had when I first started. I love it.
I love it because, so I've been in for almost 3 years. And a lot of the girls, they've been a huge chunk over a year, haven't even promoted yet. So, but when I watch your live, your channel and stuff, I get so pumped because you still sound like a brand new rap girl. Oh, it was for me, and I went triple super fast and stayed here for like way too long. Not happy about it. I know I'm so us that have been stuck, but I mean, kind of just do like at the same rank. It's nice to hear this. And plus, like, I want to eat sushi every day, and you're always posting how you eat sushi all the time.
Oh, wait. I have sushi tonight, just so you know.
I'm like,
I have sushi for every meal. Sushi is my jam.
okay,
But
awesome.
it's expensive, so yeah.
What tips would be for maybe like maybe let's newbies in case they have to jump off early, but just for them to close out this month strong and to
Okay.
not next month either.
Right. So, okay. And actually, I feel like this is a really good question. I'm happy she kind of brought this up with you guys because I think as a newbie, you probably joined with the $9.99 kit, which congratulations, because you just bought a business, literally $1 million. Like, and I hope to God you newbies understand that literally, if you want to be a millionaire with this business, you can make it happen. Like, don't let anything stay. You need to understand that this business is not about thinking. It's just about doing. Like, go out. I don't care if you've never tried a product before. You guys, I had never tried a product when I first started this business. I hadn't tried a wrap. I actually knew nothing about it works. But for something, there was something in me. We all know what that is, the higher power, God. Put that in me, okay? And he's like, this is you. Like, you need to go out and you need to tell everybody about this. You need to be confident in what you have. If you spent money on a business, you better believe in the products 100%. There's no 99.9% believing in it because that 0.01%, people can feel it from coming from you. But when you full-heartedly believe in what you are talking about and selling, and I know people think that's a nasty word, but just so you guys know, selling something is actually absolutely incredible because salespeople make the most money in the world. So I don't know what the deal is or why people feel like it's such a nasty thing, but sales, when you go to Walmart, do you buy something? That's sales. When you go into a boutique and a girl's selling their clothes, that's sales. Sales is in everything that you do. So it's not a nasty thing. It's actually a great thing. You make great money from doing it. Salespeople make the most money in the world. So be loud and proud of what you have your hands on. The number one thing I can say about this business is, like I just said, stop thinking so much and just go out and do what you're supposed to be doing. So what's going to get you to the next level is actually taking action in what you're doing. It's not about, it's not about, are we breaking out bad? I know Joy was breaking out bad on my end, but I'm not sure. Everyone, can you comment and let me know if I'm breaking out?
I can hear you. It's just your video your video's really, but you're hearing.
Let me see if I get on Wi-Fi. It'll be better.
I'm gonna get on Wi-Fi too. Hey, go in the house.
You guys, let me know if that's better. So like I was saying, for newbies, okay? Newbies, when you join a business like this, go all in, go full force with this business. Like, literally do not let anything stand in your way, okay? I'm talking, don't let the people that you see on Facebook, the one person that makes a stupid comment. I'm just letting you all know something right now, okay? You don't see, and I read something today, and I loved it, and I'm gonna have to think about exactly what the comment was, but you don't see people who are like celebrities. You know, they're constantly getting jabbed at, right? Because people are seeing their life, they have to put their life out there to everybody. But you don't see them responding to every single person, right? Because it's just a waste of their time. Because those people that are talking badly about them don't really probably even know anything about them, and they're also just doing it because they're jealous. You know, people don't, they're either talking good about you because you're doing bad, or they're talking bad about you because you're doing good, or they're talking bad about you because you're doing bad. Like, literally, when I was not doing good in life, people were talking shit because I wasn't a college student and I wasn't doing all these things. But now that I'm doing good, people are still talking shit. Like, it never ends. It is a vicious cycle. So don't let one Facebook status, two Facebook statuses, whatever, don't let somebody bring you down just because they have no idea or no knowledge. Like, what we say is they don't have a brain cell for network marketing. Don't let them get into your happiness, your bubble. I tell people all the time, I'm in a network's bubble. Like, I'm not going to allow somebody anybody to penetrate my bubble because they're not worthy of even being in it. If they have something negative to say about what I do with my own life, well, that's their own fault, right? Don't they? There's a saying that goes, people that talk bad about you. There's a saying that goes, you know, if people talk bad about you, you don't need to know what they're even saying because it's none of your business, right? It's none of your business what people say about you. Because who cares? That's their own opinion, not yours. And they're probably completely wrong. So all I'm saying, guys, is that you are worthy and you are so deserving of this life. But you as a new distributor, and even somebody that's in now, you may be doubting yourself. You may have been in for a while and things aren't going your way. You know why you probably aren't getting to where you feel like you want to go? Because number one, you don't have enough belief in yourself. Number two, you've let doubt creep in. And number three, you're not doing what it's taking. So a lot of us, we're busy in our minds and we think because we're posting that that's enough. Posting is nothing, okay? That's a fourth of what our business is. The number one thing is taking action, and that's asking people, showing people, telling people why they need our products. Why is it better than any other products out there? Get knowledgeable. Take this business seriously. The reason why, and I will tell you this right now, there are a few reasons why I was successful when I first started this business is because I didn't even, I took it very seriously, but I was still having fun. But when I say take it seriously, I'm not saying, you know, sit down and constantly read about the products. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's not going to get you to the next level. I'm saying taking it serious in the sense of you need to understand that you literally are no different than me. And if you want to make 6 figures a year, 5 figures a month, that you can. But some of you have a mindset of, I'll just make up $500 and that's good enough because that's probably all I can do. And you're right. You're only going to be able to do that because you've already put a cap in your mind of where you can go in your business. For me, there is no cap. I'm going to be a millionaire and beyond with this business. I believe it with everything in me. And actually, in fact, I've always believed that I was going to be a millionaire. My whole life I have. It's the weirdest thing. I've always liked nice things. I've always been attracted to people who, and this is funny to hear my mom say this, and she brought it up the other day. Whenever I was younger, I'm talking, and dad into his jobs. I used to always say, I want to meet your boss. As a 6-year-old, I would say that. And my dad would bring me over to my boss, and I'd always just kind of talk to him, you know, ask him how they got there, you know, just whatever. But literally at 6 years old, I was always saying, I want to know your boss. And I used to always give his boss crap or whatever because I remember one time I asked my dad's boss about why he couldn't have pictures of our family in his office. And his boss told me the reason why he couldn't was because he didn't want the people that were coming in to feel like it wasn't their home, because they would feel uncomfortable, right? And that's funny just to think about that. But literally, that was when I was like 13 years old, and I still remember that. But you got to believe it, and it sounds so stupid. And some of you that are new are thinking, whatever, like, but I'm letting you know right now, it's called the law of attraction. The things you put out into the universe and the things that you believe in your mind, your body believes everything your mind tells it. So if you wake up every day and you're like, I'm a millionaire, I'm an ambassador at Diamond every day, literally to the point where you're literally training your brain to think you're a millionaire. So you're going to start doing millionaire things. You're going to start doing ambassador things. Take your business and your mindset to another level. Don't be the average person. The average person in this life is a cow. Okay? There are 2 people in this life, a cow and a rhino. So a cow sits in the pasture, lets life passes by, just eats its grass and does whatever, just does what all the other people do. And then there are those few people, they're the rhinos in life, and they're the ones that are charging towards their goals, charging towards their future, and just wanting to be better. Don't you want to be better than just average? Most people are so comfortable with just sitting at some certain rate and never going forward because they're so comfortable with where they're at that they're like, I'm not going to, you know, and fluctuate or do anything weird. But the most successful people in life, you guys, are the ones who take chances. I'm telling you right now, I was not born to be average, and none of you were either. Some of you have in your mind that you're only a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. And I always talk about this, okay? So your blueprint for your life, you think you're just a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Most of you on here think that. I know you do, okay? And then there are the few people who know in their mind that they're a mansion. God has a floor plan and a blueprint for all of you, and your blueprint is so big. It's so, so big. And your only way you're going to achieve that blueprint that God has written out for you is if you believe that you're going to get there. Otherwise, you're going to stay a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Don't you want to be the mansion that he has set out for you? I know I do. I think about it all the time. Literally, you have one life to live, and that is the stupidest. I think, honest to God, when people used to say that to me, I hated it. I was like, it's so stupid. I hate listening to that. Like, one life to live, whatever. But literally, how are you going to live it? Are you going to be at your best potential? Or are you just going to sit around and be like, oh, I guess I'm comfortable being comfortable and broke. I'm just going to be like the average person and just live paycheck to paycheck my whole life, and I'm not going to try to get anywhere. Don't be that person. You have a huge, huge plan, and I want to see you succeed. Joy wants to see you succeed. The corporate team, Pam, Mike, Cindy, all of them, Mark, they all want to see you succeed. I'm telling you right now, I've been in contact one-on-one with each one of them, and I'm not saying this because I'm an ambassador diamond. I'm saying this because when I first joined and I was a nobody when I first started, I remember telling Mark Pentecost and shaking his hand and saying, I'm going to be one of your ambassadors. I told every single high-up person. I wanted them to know, because you know what that did? That made me hold myself accountable. So the next time I saw them, I was a presidential diamond. Next time I saw them again, I was ambassador diamond. I was not letting anything stand in my way. Nothing.
Are you there?
Bedroom 2. Now you're going to be a 16 bedroom, 24 bathroom with a pool and all that stuff. Like, what are you going to be? Push to be the best you, and don't let anything stand in your way.
Holy cow. I have goosebumps. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Tiffany, you want to take it for 1 second? Oh, no. You want to talk to my leaders for a second? My daughter's crying.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
so we're trying to promote in the next 30 days.
Okay. Okay, so, all right, leaders. First of all, number one, your biggest question right now that you're thinking is, you're waiting. You're like, oh my gosh, she's going to give us some secret sauce. She's going to tell us something, that we need to hear. Let me tell you something right now. Okay. As a leader, there's no way to, let's just say there's no way to pump your team up. Okay. There really isn't. There's no way to pump your team up. There's no way to get somebody to think the way you're thinking. But what there is there is leading by example. I promise you right now, I've been in this business for 3.5 years, and I've been through so many trials and tribulations. And the times that I slowed down, my team slows down. The times that I'm signing and mass enrolling people, my team is mass enrolling people. You think that's coincidence? I think not. I think the team is watching you, your every move, and they're inspired by what you do and not what you say. So getting on a Zoom, getting on a FaceTime, meeting with them in person, and teaching them things isn't going to make them successful, okay? What's going to make them successful is you showing them how to get the next loyal customer, how to get the next distributor. That is what's going to, as a leader, get somebody to the next level, is by you continually leading by example every single month and not going into management mode. No one signed up for a boss. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody signed up. And even better, and this is going to be exciting for some people and scary for others, you could sign, 60 people, okay? 5 out of 60 people work. One of those people will be a runner. 1 out of the 60. One. I just said 60 people you sign up. 1 is going to be a runner. You know how I know that? Because I will sign every single month at least steps of success every single month. And every single month, a person that wants to be successful in this business will be successful without you. I'm telling you right now. Every runner that I have signed has been successful without me. They didn't need me. They didn't ask for my help. Maybe here and there they, asked for a couple questions, and these were simple questions. But like I said, as a leader, Your job is not to boss people around. Your job is to just inspire it by leading and showing the way. That is what's going to make your team be on fire. And if you're out there saying, I haven't found my runner, I'm not going anywhere, keep looking. Okay? I just told you I've signed 60 people during the $9.99 kits, personally enrolled. Just me. 61 people. I have 5 people actually working. 5. And let me tell you something. One of those people is running. Okay? And when I mean running, it's not even that they're just mass enrolling, but they're actually like getting, 4 loyal customers, 3 distributors, 4 loyal customers. Like they're getting it. So don't be so down on yourself and think that your business isn't working just because you haven't found your runner. Keep looking. That's why the steps to success is implemented. We get so wrapped up in trying to find a new way and do a new thing. And it's just like, just do what you know what to do. The easiest thing to do is the steps to success. And I feel like we truly have got so far away from that. And honestly, my all-time favorite thing that I do with my team still is it takes one person. It starts with one. That was my favorite slogan that It Works ever did. Hands down. All-time favorite slogan. Because it truly takes one person. That is it. That one person to try your products and go, oh my gosh, this is the best product I've ever tried. I need to tell everybody about it. I'm ready to be a distributor. Or that one person that goes, I see the vision. I know what it takes. I don't need your help. I'll contact you if I need you. I'm out of here. And they're running with it. All it takes is one person. So, but you've got to go find and continually bring in new blood, new excitement, okay? So don't think because you're at some level, like I'm not comfortable at being ambassador. I'm continually working, even at ambassador level, to bring new people in, to get them excited, to get their family members excited, to get them on the products, and so on and so forth. So that's just a part of our job. Like your job as a distributor is not to post all day long. You don't get paid to post. You get paid to actually ask people if they're interested to try your products, if they're interested in doing the business with you. The best thing that you can do for people is to show them how to dream and to show them, how to get, how to get their teams to dream and so on and so forth. So, people say all the time, they'll go, how do you keep your team, grounded? Like when they first started, because it's hard. You first get started. It's hard to imagine $10,000 a month, 20,000, 30,000, 60,000, Joel and Stephanie done $325,000 a month. A month, you guys. Okay. That's a month. That's hard to believe. You're like, no way. Yeah, right. No, that is a way. That they're not like Joel and Stephanie Dunn are nobody special. They're amazing. I love them. But I'm saying they're no one special. You know why I'm saying that? Because I'm not anyone special either. They just have goals and dreams. And do you even see at number 1 level, they're still enrolling new customers, enrolling new distributors, and you know why their team is successful? Because they're watching them do that and they're following in their footsteps. They're not sitting there bossing people around. And in fact, I know for a fact they don't sit around and do Zooms all day either. They go out and they show people, and if people need them, people will come to them and ask. It's not about, like I said, it's not about management mode. It's not about bossing people around as a leader. The way that you're going to get to that next level is just by going out and doing what you know. And I bet money, those of you that are leaders on here, you know exactly what to do. Some of us have gotten so caught up in, should I do this or should I not do this? It's almost like we got a conscience now, okay? So a lot of us, we first get started, we're ignorance on fire. And I've had to push myself back a little bit and say, get out of that mindset. Like, what are you so self-conscious about? You shouldn't be self-conscious about anything. And so I've been there. I get it. There are times you think, oh my God, am I posting too much? I'm like, who cares if you are? Post. But like, why before when we first got started, it was so awesome to post. And now all of a sudden, don't post, don't do this, don't do that. It's like, why go back to what we new things I'm saying we've got to get back to the ignorance on fire. I don't really care what anyone else thinks. I'm going to be successful with or without you type of mentality. And just go out and do what you know how to do. And that's going out, filling out your steps to success, and showing your team that you are doing that. That's how you're going to be successful.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you guys? Okay, good. Sorry about that. My daughter walked into a fly trap, those sticky ones that hang down, and it got in her hair, and she just couldn't handle it. It was covered in flies, like all in her hair, flies in her face, poison in her face. She's like, ah! I was like,
Poor
Tiffany,
girl.
just talk right now. So, okay, I think she's okay now. Thank you so much. Like that, seriously, it helps me so much because, like, I know for me, I like if I blitz and it feels natural, I'll do it. But I've been wanting to like go I've been wanting to go around my neighborhood. I've been wanting to like go to just girls that I'll chit chat with like at the tanning salon and Starbucks and different places. And I've been all nervous to like do it. But then I think back of like what you just said. When I first started, I went triple really fast in less than a year. And I tell everybody it was 8 months. It wasn't really 8 months. I was in the business for four or 5 months. But from that decision to go triple, it only took 8 months. So from nothing to triple that fast. And um back then I literally I didn't even think about it because I was really broke and I had to do something and I had no money and I was just in a bad situation. And now it's like, okay, well, triple is comfortable, right? And so then, you get a house and you're able to like sit at home with your kids and whatever, and then you do that, you just kind of sit back. And it's not that I don't enroll, but I don't know, I just didn't have that sense of urgency. And then all of a sudden, I don't even know what it is, but about 3 months ago, my team just started coming to me one by one and they were like, I don't know what it is, but like, I need this and I'm ready for this. And same with me. And it just kind of happened across the board. And I don't know. I mean, personally, I think it was the Holy Spirit because we all literally were just like, okay, like we've got to get our butts in gear and get going. And then we got all, set up and prepared and ready to go. We were doing individual like game plans and everything. We were all enrolling. Our volume started going up. And then Mark released that sale and it was just crazy. And it got all of us charted. But the last 2 weeks, I feel like we've sat back again because we have been trying to just, our newbies need to do this and our newbies need to do that. And I'm like, okay, hold on a second. Like
Right.
99% of my are not enrolling and we need to not drop the
Right.
ball on that because they need to. So this is like literally just, I feel like you're sprinkling pixie dust right now. This is so good. um and yeah, I'm really excited. I'm super pumped to just really focus this last week, but also in August too, and just for the rest of the year. I mean, Mark and Pam, you guys, like they have dropped so many hints saying like, if you only knew what was coming in the fall, if you only knew like what was right around the corner, you guys would not be slowing down at all, waiting for promotion for promotion. Just
It's
trust
right.
that they have our backs, that they've already planned out the whole rest of this year. They know exactly what you need. They are going to give it to you. Like, this is literally the best company ever. They know what is going to fuel you. They know it's going to fuel your teams. So it's
Yep.
our job, leaders, and not just leaders, like up and coming leaders, like what Tiffany was saying. If you're new and you're thinking, okay, I want to be an ambassador diamond, I want to be a triple, I want to be a diamond, even, like that's a leadership mindset. And so just keep saying, like, write it on your mirror, put a sticky note on your dashboard, whatever you got to do. I am ruby, I am diamond, whatever. I mean, I literally laugh at that Jade Hooper video where she stops and she screams in the middle of her kitchen, I'm ambassador diamond. She's like a prez and she's trying to promote. It was like a long time ago, but I used to do that too. I would literally stand in my kitchen and be like, I am diamond. I'd be like, I'm diamond. And so you just got to believe it and just know that like God's got the team out there for you guys. And you've got your corporate team has your back, your uplines have your back. You have every single tool at your fingertips for free, by the way, to be successful. Like, make millions of dollars for free
Yep.
under
Yep.
your back. All you got to do is tap into the tools that we've already laid out for you. So Tiffany, thank you so much for everything. I feel so just like, I just want to like go talk to my neighbors right now and be like, hey, like, do you want to rap right now? So it's
Thank you
crazy.
so much for having me on. I so appreciate it. It's crazy because when you do things like this, you always, I think that for those of you that are on, you were thinking, oh, I'm going to get something out of this. But like when I get on, I'm asked to do these types of things, I get so much out of them as well. So Joy, thank you so much for having me on here tonight. And I just wanted to let you guys know I'll be praying for you guys. that all of you guys, get where you want to be. Especially, those of you that are working towards, presidential teams, so amazing. And just, bringing in those customers that you need and those distributors that you're going to change their lives, and just remembering, you guys, that the boxes are that's not just a box, that's a person's life. And just really truly caring about people is how you're going to get to the next level. So when someone says, how are you successful in network marketing, you care, and care more than you've ever cared before. That's how you're going to be successful, and that's how your new distributors are going to take off. So love your new distributors, care for them, and truly ask them, why do you want to be in this business, and how can I help you become successful? So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to say super quick, in case, because I know like probably 90% of the girls on here are new, and I don't even think that they understand what an Ambassador Diamond average is, but an Ambassador Diamond averages well over $30,000 a month. So like just insane. I mean, it's just crazy. So you guys don't take these tips lightly. You guys can be anywhere that you want to be. I mean, it's only been, what, 3 years? Because I remember watching you go triple diamond, and I was a ruby at the time, and I was like,
yeah,
what happened? Who are you? And then I just kept watching, and I remember you posting a photo. You were like in a swimsuit cover up on vacation when you were going ambassador, and you were like holding, I think, champagne or something. You were like, I feel like I'm gonna sick. It's so hard to like stay up and just focus and get this volume, and then you did it. And I remember we were, oh my gosh, she did it. Like, I felt like I had a stomach ache for you. So
that was the roughest promotion I've ever had to go through. I'll never forget that, but it was worth it. And God, he gives you, tough situations like that because he wants to see how you're going to push through them, and if you're going to persevere through them, because life isn't rainbows and butterflies. And when you think something is going wrong just because it's my biggest thing with life is I can't stand when people say, it's always like that for me, or I always get the short end of the stick. It's like, yeah, you do with that mentality. You absolutely do. So with a business like this, always remember that a successful story, and I'm just letting you all know this because it's the truth. Every ambassador that you talk to, every presidential, every triple, success is not a straight line. Success is a squiggly, windy road full of bumps and bridges and falling down and getting back up and falling down. I've probably fallen down more than I've been up, but I'm absolutely fine with that because that is how life is. And so don't forget, when you're at your lowest of your low and you're at your highest of your high, I just read this the other day, to always have God on your side through the highest and through your lowest, because at the lowest, we're always reaching for him. We're searching for answers. We're asking him to help us. But when we're at our highest, we kind of forget why we need him so much. So he'll sometimes bring us down so we can humble us to bring us back up. So always stay grounded and stay humble in your business. Don't forget to have fun, you guys. That's what this business is about. I just talked to someone today, and I was so happy to hear her say that she was having fun. She told me, she said, I've had more fun now than I've had in a very, very long time. She's a new distributor. She needs the money, but she said, I don't need it as much as I want to have fun and I know it will come. And she's doing such a great job. And the reason why she's been so successful is, I truly believe, is because she's remembering that this business is supposed to be fun too, you guys. So don't take it so seriously to the point that you're sick over it. Like, it shouldn't be like that. Have fun with your team. Go do events with them. Go to parties. Go bowling. Whatever you need to do, and just have fun. But anyway, I'm done preaching. I appreciate you guys having me on. I know it's like getting late for you guys. It's almost midnight here, so I'm going to go to bed. But I appreciate you guys having me on.
thank you so much, Tiffany. We really appreciate you too, and good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, too. Bye, guys.
Good night. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was incredible. That was so good. Holy cow. I knew that she was a firecracker, but I had no idea how much that she would just go to town. Angie, are you like so fired up right now?
Oh my God. There's 3 times they're like, Yeah. No, you guys, if you are not pumped up after that, I don't know what's going to pump you up, because I am so ready to go message my entire Facebook friends list. I am done second guessing on, oh my gosh, this person might be offended, or I don't know, they might laugh at me. I don't care anymore. Like, you just got to put it out the window.
I care. And not that you don't care about them. That's not the point. The point is like I loved what she said, that she had haters when she was broke and she has haters when she's rich. You know what I mean? Like, negative people are just going to be negative. Miserable people attract miserable people. And, you know, that kind of stuff is just going to happen whether you're doing it works or not. So, oh my God. I'm so pumped up. I feel like the devil was literally throwing so many things at me during this Zoom. Like, Brooklyn got hurt. Olivia fell in water like twice in the kitchen. I was watching her through the slider in the backyard, whacked her head, and she's standing at the slider like, Mommy! And I'm like, shh, quiet, I'm on the Zoom. Like, but I'm like, no, I have to keep going because I'm gonna like pay for your Lamborghini someday. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we'll let you guys go. If you guys are a part of the boot camp, which hopefully you guys are, and if you're not, just message Angie and I so that we can add you to the event. But it's just every day there's some tips, there's a challenge, and then there will be a couple of videos during the week. This was kind of like our kickoff for that. And there was one challenge today to message 30 people. It gives you what to say and what answers to give. And then I forgot to add how to get their information from them. So I'm going to go make sure that my kids aren't dead. And then I will go edit that post and make sure that you guys have the rest of the answers on that script. But that's super easy for you guys to do. Super pumped for the rest of this week. And let's just keep rocking out this cleanse BOGO.
Yes. Yeah. Message those cleanse people and reach for the stars for the end of the month. 400 Club, Executive, Ruby, whatever your next goal is, push for it and do not stop until you are out of time. I remember when I went double, me and my team got 3,000 in volume in 4 days. So anything is possible. If you need 200 in volume, you can do it. If you need 1,000 in volume, it's totally doable. I know somebody who went 0 to diamond in 8 days. So like Tiffany said, the biggest thing is you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe it's possible. And you have to ask a ton of people. And that's it. That's it. I'm so excited. But, okay.
Today and will really help you guys do the asking. So, okay. All right, guys.
I'll talk to you later.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.